What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Hopefully this time we're gonna get this thing running. So the last couple days and probably weeks, I've been finding the time to put the front together. And in addition to it, I got this fiberglass fenders that I just finally installed after days. I literally had to sand them to be able to get them in place. They were so off, but we continue to make progress. We got the front pretty much installed already. Now I just got to put the hood on and we should be good to test drive it. Here we have this piece of shit. So before we try to test drive it or even start it, I've been working on getting the fans connected. I found where I'm gonna connect them, and that's what I'm gonna be working on now. And that should be the last thing that we got before attempting to fire it again. And of course, before I fire it up, I need to go in the dash and calibrate some sensors, and I believe on the ECU as well. At least assign the outputs to the fans. So yeah, less talky, more worky. Let's go ahead and connect those fans. So here we are, a couple hours later, but I finally finished wiring up the fans. Actually, it took me a while because I have a relay per fan, so it adds wires to everything. So I have them all. I got them running to the battery, running out to the fans. I got the triggers going to our adapter back there, and here is the diagram I use. So here we got the fans. They look so nice. They're very slim. So at this point, all we have to do is get on the computer, do some allocations, jump on the dash and calibrate the fuel pressure sensor and the fuel level also. And I think that should be it. At least on the fan side, we are good to go. I just finished wire everything, so we are ready. So here we are, guys. I'm turning the computer on. Let's see if we can calibrate some sensors and get this thing started. So before we do anything, let's go ahead and connect the battery. I don't think I'm gonna connect the fans right now or the fuel pump. I'm gonna get on the dash first and make sure we're reading. The sensors are calibrated there. I just started adding some fluid, and of course it started coming out. So I already went ahead and fixed our leak. So let's see if it leaks again. So here we are. It's late at night, but I'm ready to connect the fans, connect the fuel pump, and crank it up.
¿Entiendes lo que te digo?
Todos los que se viren, aquí somos fanáticos del crimen. Golgonazo del crimen. All right, I don't hear anything funny. So here we are, guys. We need to go back to the wiring that we did because the fans are not working. So for all you guys out there that, you know, are supplementing and using AI, you know, to help you out, make sure you double check what it's telling you, because sometimes it spits some stuff out that it will definitely send you on a loop. So what I did this time is I got on the NSP and I pull up the allocations on the ECU and see what pins were unassigned open, pretty much, that I could wire the fans to and then program them within the software. So I figured out that we have one empty DPO that I think I'm gonna go back and wire the two fans to it. I don't think I have enough outputs to do a stagger setup like I was planning to do, where one output was gonna control one fan and the other one the other, where I could set them up to different temperatures and not have a big voltage surge when both fans kicked in. But I'm just gonna go with that. I'm tired of chasing around and doing all this dumb extra stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wire to that DPO. I think it's a DPO 2 at number 1, and just go from there. And like if that wasn't enough, we are also having crank sensor issues. So I'm pretty exhausted. I'm just gonna take a nap. I'll see you guys in a little while. And we're back. Now I'm ready to pull the ECU and all the wiring off and find that new position where I'm gonna wire those fans. So let's try this one more time. We're gonna utilize position number 1 on the main connector. The main connector is back there, so we're gonna have to remove the ECU one more time and be able to access the back there. And late at night, finally got access to the main connector. I'm gonna tap in position number 1. We got the main connector here. We got position number 1 here. Already tapping the cable. I just gotta splice our fan wires to it, and we're gonna go ahead and try it out. I was able to wire those fans in that DPO that was available, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug the laptop and see if we can try the fans on. All right, moment of truth. Let's fucking go. So there you have it, guys. We rewired those fans. They finally kicked in. So now we gotta go to our crank sensor and figure that one out. But that's gonna be in another episode. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. If you got something out of it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.